LambdaGeneration.
Oh, fiddlesticks, what now? It's a new episode of All Things Lambda, that's what it is. My name is Mitch and I brought a bag full of fresh community news with me this week. So sit down, plop open a can of Prongles and treat yourself to a cup of mildly warm chocolate milk. Let's get started. The first thing on our list is Prospekt, a spiritual sequel to Half-Life Opposing Force. And it's gotten an update. Well, a news update. It seems like Discord user Jan Kazanka was able to get us some screenshots from the Prospekt Discord server. Some of these are unfinished maps and some are even completely scrapped altogether. Richard Seabrook, the developer, is also talking about moving the game over to the Unreal Engine, because he thinks that Source Engine has noticeably fallen from grace, not only in a technical standpoint, but also in support from Valve. Now, it's currently unknown if he can actually make this happen, but he does talk about it extensively in the Steam post he made. I recommend giving it a read if you're interested in the game. This is perhaps Half-Life like you've never seen it before. Backwards. Some speedrunners managed to complete, or decomplete, uncomplete, rewind, they managed to go through Half-Life backwards in 12.5 minutes. I recommend you go give it a watch. It's very disorienting for any Half-Life players, but hey, aren't speedruns kind of all like that? There is also a mod in the description of the video. With that mod, even you are able to play Half-Life backwards. I think I'll go give it a shot after this episode. Run, think, shoot and live through a dozen of boss battles in the all-new Bossville released by RTSL. The aim of this challenge is to create compelling final boss battles that feel fresh. The playable entries are Death Whisper by Jan Knap aka Xbla, Hit Squad by Rocky B, Mind Flayer by 1UpD, Downtown Arena by Mark aka Strontvlieg, Deviant by That Ridden Colas, Magnetism by Jason Gimba aka Maki, and The Creator by Matt71490 aka Event Horizon. Oh, and Eidolon and Dreadisle each made a bonus map as well. You can download it now on the mods page on the Run Think Shoot Live website. If you own a PlayStation 2, then this might be interesting for you. The modder SUPADUPAPLEX has ported over Half-Life Blue Shift to the console. Built upon the Half-Life PS2 port, PS2 Blue Shift is pretty much the entire game, but then on one of the most successful consoles of all time. As you might know, Blue Shift was originally meant to be an exclusive for the Half-Life Dreamcast port. But due to the console's failure, the plans for a box-smashing theoretical physicist on the platform were subsequently cancelled. Blue Shift, however, made it to PC instead. And now, also to PS2. You can download the files as well as read the instructions on how to play on the official ModDB page. Hey, let's bring Unreal Engine 4 back for a minute, because we're not done talking about it just yet. A small group of people are recreating the entirety of Half-Life 2 inside the more modern engine. The project is in its early stages, so not everything looks as impressive as it can be, however, it's definitely getting there. Some more info can be found on the official website and in its dedicated Discord server. The developers share quite a lot of nice details in there. So this is something for you GoldSrc lovers. Based Events is a Half-Life mod that puts hordes of monsters and RPG elements on the table. They recently released several updates over on their ModDB page as well as on the mod itself. They got some really nice mapping and texturing work going on. They also tweaked the difficulty to be fairer, as the developer got some complaints about it being too difficult. All this is described in the post they made on Steam. The mod is now on the Steam store for you to download and play for free. You do need Half-Life for it though. And that marks the end of episode 9 of All Things Lambda. All the links to the stuff we featured are in the description below. Like what we do? We got more stuff on our social media pages. That's at LambdaGen on Twitter and LambdaGeneration on Facebook and Tumblr. You can also mail us stuff at mail@LambdaGeneration.com. Also, don't forget our dedicated Discord server. I'm in it too. We could talk about microwave casseroles. Speaking of me, I got my own stuff as well. Follow me on Twitter for production updates and just real raw me. That'll be @farlumi. Also, don't forget to check out my YouTube channel Glorious Rigby. You might like it, trust me. Don't forget to subscribe and to throw water cans at the bell icon to never miss another episode of All Things Lambda. Peace out.